What's up? I'm Rob Markman from MTV. You are listening to ShowOff Radio with my guest. I had to have this guy up here on my show, on ShowOff Radio,
okay,
my
buddy.
show.
Okay, man.
Statik
Enjoy.
Selektah.
You got 30 minutes left, bro. You out. Yo.
Statik Selektah. Lucky 7 is in stores. That was in the wind, man.
Yeah, man. I want to shout out the musicians on that song. There's no samples on a lot of this album, actually. And on that song, I got the legend, man, Chris Scholar, who plays guitar for Q-Tip and Beyonce and so many other people. He laced it. My man Brady Watt on the bass line. My man Creepy Keys Kaz on the keys. And on the horns, we got my man Kafale, who's he's like an underground New York jazz dude. I try to reach out to so many musicians on this album.
That's dope.
Same as like what goes around, but I had a lot of fun with the sample-free stuff on this one.
You trying to eat on this album? That's what it is.
It ain't even that, though. It ain't even that because I get away with a lot on my albums, so I didn't have to do that. I did it because I just want, especially with a song like that, it's like a real feel-good, conscious record. It kind of reminds me like a Tupac, like keep your head up kind of vibe.
Right. Nah, that's dope, man. I'm glad you was able to pull that off. Plus, it just shows versatility. We got a couple questions, man. We got a full house up in here. We're gonna go ladies first. Say your name, where you from, and what's your question for Statik.
Okay, I'm Dazzy from Charlotte, North Carolina, representing Respect Magazine and touchofdaz.com. So my question is, with this being your last album, Lucky 7, why did you pick the features that you did to like go out with a bang?
It's really just all my friends. That's the thing. Is like on the other albums, I was chasing. Even on this one, there's a couple people I had to like really chase, and they're not on the album, and I'm happy they're not. Like I'm literally happy they're not.
Ooh, shout them out since your last album.
Nah, I'm not shouting them out because
your last
there's still
album.
remixes in the works.
Retire.
There might be a couple remixes, but I'm talking about like some of the biggest rappers in the world, and it's crazy because I'll see like I saw Nas 2 weeks ago, and he's like, damn, the album's done. And I'm like, yeah, I wish you said that a couple months ago. But nah, like Nas is my man, and we're actually working on something right now. So it's like little things like that. It's like I don't want to have to be that annoying dude. You know what I mean? Like I just kept it all the people that I could literally have come over and lay the verse. You know what I mean? So it's like I felt like I went out not with a bang, but with like family on the album.
Okay.
Like everybody on there is like been in the mix with me, and no one's. Like on the last album, I got like Snoop, who I consider that's my man and all that. But like I think when people saw Snoop on my last album, they were like, "Oh shit, you got Snoop, you got so and so," and it's like I didn't do anything like that on this album. I just kept it all the family, and it's humbling because when I think about who the family is, whether it's Action or Joey or Droog or all these people, it's like that's some good company. So I think it was dope. I kept it, just in house on this one.
Okay, cool.
But it's not his last album.
Yo, man. Yo, Rob, don't make me play the record that we got 2 records together where you rapping. I might have to play. We'll see.
Come on, B.
Damn.
First of all, them records is kind of hot, though.
They are.
We're going to keep it 100,
They
man.
are,
But you
man.
wasn't supposed to say all that. See, now I'm going to tell your secrets.
Rex got dropped from Interscope for doing a song with you, bro.
Get out of here.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Rex.
Playing. Yeah, I did have a song with Rex. Wow.
Nah, it was
All right, we got
banger.
another
It was a
question,
banger.
man. This is
All right,
off
all
topic.
right.
Nobody wants to hear about Rob's rapping career.
All right.
What's good? This is Tony with Inflection Trust. Just one question.
Wait.
Yo, shout out to Funk Flex, man. Shout out to your whole team, man. Tat and all them. Like,
bless. So this being your last album, supposedly, what's something that you've done that you haven't done with your other albums?
I think "Beautiful Life" is a record that I never had on the other albums, and then there's a song called "Murder Game" on the album too, with Young M.A., Smith Wesson, and Buckshot. That it don't even really sonically fit in the album, but the way I sequenced it, it does, and it's more like a real grimy, like double time hi hat, different vibe to the whole album, but it just makes sense because of the way it fits in. It's just it's all about sequencing, and I've been like really practicing that since the mixtape days. I actually did a paper in college, which I don't remember at all, but the paper was about it was about like messing with people's minds and how I would do mixtapes and kind of tell a story. And these weren't even songs I produced. They were like when I was just strictly about mixtape DJing, I would kind of tell a story in the track list, and it kind of reminded me that on this album how I could go from one vibe to the other and still keep it, this one piece of work.
That's a dope
Thanks for the question, man.
And then don't joke about this being his last album. I could do that because we cool. But
Ah, man.
he might. I just don't want to get you in
Yo,
trouble.
by the
B.
way, I'm dropping an album with Crooked Eye in 2 months, which is a masterpiece.
Right.
Like, far from my last album.
Right.
It's just my last, like,
Statik Selektah
Chasing
album.
Rappers album.
Okay, got you. I hear you. All right. So one rapper that you didn't have to chase because she's on the album, and I'm assuming she was willing, ready, and able. Rhapsody, right?
Man, legendary night. She came through with Ninth Wonder. It was the night that I think it was Duke and Kentucky playing, and she raps about it on the song. And Ninth and her were upstairs watching the game. Ninth was being loud as fuck as always, and going, he goes in for Duke, and she came downstairs like, I'm ready, and we knocked it out. And actually, I've been filming a reality show around this album, which I haven't even really talked about, with Revolt TV.
Bro, I'm MTV over here. What are you doing?
I know,
I'm
but
just
listen,
messing.
they've been
I'm
following
playing.
me. They've been
Shout to
following me.
Revolt.
They've been
Nah.
following me through the whole. They were even at my baby shower. Like, they've been following me through this whole process. And I mean, I tried to get on MTV, but 16 and pregnant was already taken.
You didn't call me. Listen, bro, you cutting all types of deep right now.
Yeah.
Man. Shout out to Revolt, man. Those my peoples over
Yo, so anyway, the Rhapsody and Ninth came through, and then Joey. Actually, the last song in the Wind was recorded the same night.
Okay.
And the conversations we had that night, man, we got it all on tape, and I just can't wait for the show to come out because it's gonna really show the construction of this album and just the conversation. Like, me and Ninth is someone I really, really look up to in hip hop, and he just has such a knowledge and respect for it, and like holds his ground with the morals. And I think I get a lot of flack for that because I roll with a lot of the younger generation, and I get into like heated arguments with 18-year-old kids about why something's wrong, and keeping carrying on the torch and tradition of the music we make. And I think when people see that footage, they're gonna really understand it. Rhapsody, to me, it was right after the Kendrick album came out. It probably came out a week before, and I was so proud of her for getting that spot on that album because really she's the only rap cameo on Kendrick's album. Snoop's on it, but he does like a bridge.
Yeah.
It's not like a verse. Like, Rhapsody got the only verse on Kendrick's album.
Her Schoolboy Q was mad. No, let me stop playing. I'm just playing. It's just a joke. Shout out to TV.
She deserves it though.
She
like,
did.
she really, like, she's somebody that stick to her sound. She don't care what list she's on. She don't care about no politics. They stuck to the sound, and now she, they've been winning. But the Kendrick thing was like,
right. And she talks about it on this record. She shouts out complexion and drops in a little metal feel. So
almost every line on this song just goes over people's heads. It was like 2 days after Tidal was announced,
right.
And she says, "From the state of the baby blues." Just what she says is so crazy.
All right, let's listen. Put your ear to the box. Another level. Rhapsody, Statik Selektah, Lucky 7.
Little Fame's on this too.